Welcome back to Iron Completionist, the series where I'm aiming to fill the collection log and do all of the completable, non-repeatable content in RuneScape. In the last episode, we began our Tombs of a Masked journey, and even though we had a bit of a rocky start, we did make a new friend along the way. This time, I'm going to fully flip the script, and we are going to tackle some incredibly long grinds. In case you guys missed it, I'm going to be posting a few extra videos before the year lets out, so make sure you guys drop a like if you're excited. This video is stacked to the brim with AFK grinds, and when I'm doing AFK things on RuneScape, I love to whip it out and get to work. Of course, I'm talking about playing Hero Wars on my phone. In Hero Wars, there's a character for everyone, from cyborgs to aliens to vampires to, cat girls? I mean, check out Chaba. He literally straight up just eats his enemies. Of course, there's Celeste, a character that can switch between a DPS dark form and a healer light form. Plus, there are plenty of, outfits for her. Hero Wars is playable anywhere, from when you're out on the town or hiding in your office bathroom avoiding your job for 10 minutes, and it's super easy to start playing, with tons of characters to assemble the absolute perfect team for you. Hero Wars has 6 unique game modes, more than 300 Guild Wars servers, and over 100 million players, so you can play alone or with your friends to find out which one of you is the best. And starting December 24th, Hero Wars is celebrating Christmas in full by giving out tons of cool presents and items, like new heroes, you can decorate things in-game, you can even progress through the advent calendar and learn about the mysterious story. Oh yeah, and the best part? If you click that link in the description down below, you can get yourself 30,000 coins, 600 emeralds, and 5 awesome heroes to kickstart your adventure. Thanks again to Hero Wars for sponsoring this video. You might be wondering why I'm on Miscellanea. You might also be wondering why I have a rune pickaxe. Well, I have a rune pickaxe because I forgot my crystal one in Tombs of a Masked and quite frankly didn't want to go back and go into the raid and actually get it. But I'm here because this video is going to have a bit of a different theme than the last one. When you think of Kingdom, you think of passive AFK grinds, and that's really what I want to focus on in this video. After dumping a lot of effort and attention into Tombs of a Masked in the last one, I think it's time I just do some laid-back, chill grinds. First things first though, let's collect our kingdom. I have not been here in a very, very long time. How many nests are we getting? Wow, that is pitiful. 8 egg nests? That's it? Man, I thought I would get way more than that. Alright, that's disappointing. Now you're probably thinking, well, AFK content, man, that's going to be super boring. Well, there's a lot of stuff I've been meaning to knock out for a long time, and honestly, I just haven't really gotten back to it. One of the big ones is Castle Wars. I have the ability to fully finish out this log, but I need to be there for a very, very long time in order to do so. If we take a look over here at Atlantis at the remaining things I have, all of them are not too insanely crazy. The most expensive one is the decorative armor plate body, which costs 800 tickets. If you guys don't know about Castle Wars, don't remember from previously in the series, you can get 3 tickets per win, and it is fairly boostable. However, there's this really nice plugin that exists now that allows you to fully AFK for up to 25 minutes without getting logged out. Now, up until this point, I didn't really have a good reason to have this plugin on, but Castle Wars games last 20 minutes. Plugin lets you AFK for 25 minutes without getting auto AFK logged. That just seems like the perfect storm for Castle Wars. Since the games last 20 minutes plus the startup time and the wait time in the lobby, which is I believe 2 minutes before it will let you start a game, this decorative armor is going to take a total of 100 hours to get. The bright side is you can trade it all back in at full cost and get everything else, so 100 hours to finish out this log. Let's get started. Hello everyone, I'm back for my first check-in. We now have over 500 Castle War tickets. I've been here for quite a while, and for some reason I've been here so long that this arrow above my head just literally does not go away. I've actually even tried logging out and world hopping, and it just stays there. So I guess I am now the protagonist in this story. Hello, check-in number 2. I am still here. I'm at 600 tickets now. I have, I don't know, what, like 25, 30 hours left until we're done? We're getting there. And there we go. We just passed 700 tickets. But if you look in the chat, it says you've won 230 games of Castle Wars. 230 times 3, that's only 690. Yeah, I may have messed up a few games. I had one guy crash me for a couple games, and I honestly just was paying so little attention I did not even notice. And I've accidentally tied a couple. Ladies and gentlemen, he has done it. 800 Castle Wars tickets have been obtained, and are you ready for the absolute slew of collection log slots we are about to get? I have to buy something, and then sell something. Then buy something, and then sell something. And we just go through the whole list, and honestly, I could probably buy multiple things at once if I really, really wanted to, and of course my computer tried to update something right there. But I guess not of these higher tiered items. This is a lot of stuff. I honestly think it is, what is it, like 8 or 9 items here? And the best, for last, 800 tickets, 1 piece of Castle Wars armor. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I don't know what's wrong with Jagex, actually. I don't know in what world it's ever okay to make a minigame take this long for random, obscure pieces of basically purely cosmetic armor. Now, the nice thing about this, though, is, of course, we can go in to the collection log, we can go to minigames, and Castle Wars is now fully green logged. This is just beautiful. I don't know, something about knowing how long this minigame takes and finishing it is just chef's kiss. Perfect. And what could be a more fun follow-up activity than smelting cannonballs? This is actually something that I've really needed to do for a long time, and I'm pretty sure it was in the last episode or maybe the one before where I made 50,000 steel bars. So this time I need to make 50,000 steel bars into 200,000 cannonballs. Luckily for me, thanks to the Giant's Foundry, I do now have the double ammo mold, which does literally just make this twice as fast, which is convenient, but twice as fast, smithing cannonballs, still very, very slow, but it needs to be done. These cannonballs are going to see a lot of use very quickly on the future of this account. See you guys in like a week? Well, it has been, I want to say probably about 7 to 8 days since I've actually recorded a clip. As you can tell by my inventory, I have 200,000 cannonballs. I just literally did nothing but make cannonballs for a week. Kind of brings my sanity into question just a little bit, especially after doing nothing but Castle Wars for about a week. So this is 2 weeks into this video, and probably not even 10 minutes yet. Probably not even close. Obviously, though, these cannonballs are going to be incredibly useful when it comes to Slayer in the future, which I'm going to return to at some point here. But 200,000 is going to carry me a very, very, very long way. I also caught a bunch of crystal implings, which got me an elite clue and a bunch of other things, but unfortunately I did not actually manage to snag myself the ring from it, which I have yet to get still, and I really don't know what the drop rate is in the Elven Signet. It's probably like 1 in 128 or something if I had to guess, but you know, we only caught about 30 since we were here, and then however many we have in the past. At least it's giving us a chance at getting them. Getting that elite clue, though, has kind of motivated me to go back to Barrows. Something I keep talking about doing, and then I go there for like 20 minutes and then stop, and then something comes up. So you know what, I do think I want to go back there. I have some strange old lockpicks in the bank that'll make it way faster, and I want to get myself like maybe 2 more elite clues to get a nice stack of 10, because elite clues are just hard to get, and Barrows is one of the best places to get them. So go ahead and send that for a little bit. I always forget how convenient it is to do Barrows now with like the Nexus and POH and all these fun potions and stuff you have now that I totally forgot to use properly because I didn't attack potion there, but that's okay. This is great, man. It used to be like way back in the day, like 4 to 6 chests per hour. Now it's like 14 if you're really trying. Maybe I think you can even get up to 20 if you're like a maxed main really trying. And just like before, I'm probably not going to be killing the skeletons or going for extra reward percentage or anything like that, because honestly, I don't care too much about the runes. I have the money to be able to just buy them, so it's really not a big deal. Hey, aw. Well, there's our first item on the grind, a Guthan's helmet. Unfortunately, it seems like that one is a duplicate, so no collection log slot for me. Hey, there is our first elite clue. I'm only here to get a couple of these, but I figured I might be able to get a couple Barrows items along the way, so go knock this out. Guthan's chain skirt. Ow. Oh, Carol's coif. Oh, hey, that's actually new. You know what? It's probably the first time. Okay, that's not true. I was going to say it's the first time anyone's ever been excited about a Carol's coif, but I feel like you guys probably watch a lot of YouTube, and people probably say that every time they get a Carol's coif. But you know what? I'll take it. That's a collection log slot. Hey, there's another elite. That is elite clue number 10. Well, not 10 for Barrows, but it'll be 10 for the stack. You know, doing these 10 elites has kind of got me jonesing for a little hit of dopamine. And as you guys know, the best way to do that is always to dive into the clue scroll section of the collection log. Now, normally I would do a lot of easy clues, and we are still missing a fair few slots in here. But I was looking at mediums, and I'm missing a fair few more in this one. So even though they are way, way slower, I think what I want to do is actually get like maybe 50 to 100 medium clues stacked up, and then crack those all open and hopefully get like 10 collection log slots from it. That would be ideal. So that's going to take a while to do, but I guess I'll go get started. As always, I'm here with my crazy inventory full of stuff, but I gotta say, one of the best updates that I've had, at least for quality of life for Iron Men in recent times, is actually the fact that you can store things over here at Elnock now. I know it sounds like really minor, but the fact that I don't have to go to my bank to get impling jars every time is actually really, really nice. And while we're here, I might as well go on the butterfly net and check our totals. So it looks like I have caught 85 total crystal implings now, and I did double check the rate on the Elven Signet is 1/128. So we're getting pretty close to the drop rate without having ever directly really gone for it, which, I mean, is good. It's a passive item for sure. I'm going to spend a lot of time in Prif AFKing and doing other things, so there's really no reason to directly grind for that item. And there we go. It took a couple days because, honestly, medium clues are not the fastest in the world, but 100 stack of medium caskets. I'm actually really excited to open these, but first of all, oh, unfortunate. I'm really excited to open these. Honestly, I really enjoy doing mediums, at least medium casket openings. So let's get started. Well, that's a pretty good amount of caskets to open up. 100 mediums, 1 hard, and 10 elites. Of course, I'm going to start with the hard clue, but before we do anything, let's go ahead and peek at the collection log. 864 slots. We have been putting in a lot of time into this episode, but we haven't really had a crazy amount of unlocks. I'd be really happy if we can knock out, like, a good chunk of these medium ones. I'm not going to bother looking at the hard or the elites because, I mean, to be frank, I don't expect to get anything from either of them. But I'm not wrong. I don't know if there's anything that I necessarily need for medium clues, so we're just hoping for collection log slots. And starting off pretty strong, got ourselves a wolf mask. It always shocks me how much these Morton teleports and stuff are worth, too. I don't understand who's paying 20k each for those. I just don't. Also, the leprechaun hat back-to-back, and I could be wrong, but I think these might be more rare than other uniques, like elegant level, though that might be the unicorn masks. I might be getting them mixed up. Oh my god, 3 in a row. Adamant Shield H3. Fantastic start, man. Fantastic start. I cannot complain at all with this. This was already worth it. Oh my god, 4 in a row. Mithril Plate Skirt G. Just the streak. We're streaking, dude. Not in the, you know, way that'll get me arrested by the police, in the good way. Oh, and it ends after 4. But still, fantastic. I love seeing clues like this. I don't know why. It's just funny. And Adamant Plate Legs T. I mean, like, I have no idea exactly what specific items I'm missing, thanks to the collection log pop-up for kind of showing me. But I know we do have a good amount of the medium log filled out. But there's still, obviously, quite a few items that we are missing in there. Like ranger boots would be kind of cool. And there is 1,100 medium clues on an Iron Man account. What is wrong with me? Also, would you guys believe me that in 1,109 medium treasure trails, I've only had the 1 pair of ranger boots that I have in my bank, which is Pegasian in here somewhere that I can't seem to find. Yeah, clue scrolls will have interesting RNG. If I was a main, this would be terrible. Hey, there's another new one. Adamant Helm H2. Honestly, I didn't want to say it out loud because I didn't want to jinx it, but I was really hoping to get like 5 or 6 items from this, so. You gotta trick the game into thinking that you're satisfied with what you get. It's just like when you used to try and convince, you know, Pokemon that you didn't even want to catch that thing that kept escaping. Ooh, and there's the black leprechaun hat as well. And we got a second leprechaun hat in that same inventory. That's kind of interesting. I don't know, man. I gotta say, they look exactly the same to me, and I have absolutely no preference. There is a couple more slots. 2 in the same clue. Ancient Miter, Adamant Kite Shield G. Okay. Ask and you shall receive. How about a master clue with 2 pairs of ranger boots in this next one? Oh, unfortunate. But we did get another new unique, a penguin mask, so again, doing great. I think we've gotten like 10 log slots so far. This is fantastic. Definitely worth the time investment on this go around. Now, on future times doing medium clues, it probably won't be because I'm not going to have nearly as many items to go for, but For now, this is great. Mithril Full Helm G as well. God, I'm gonna miss this when the only items I have left to grind are, like, Raids and Theater of Blood and Nightmare. But, oof. Elegant Piece as well. This is a fantastic opening. I am very happy with this. Value-wise, if I was a main, this would be just god-awful. But, you know, we're not a main, so who cares? I mean, if I was a main, I would have had probably 6 times this amount of clue scrolls completed, so. And there is our first master clue. 71 mediums deep for this. Normally, I'm not too excited to see masters, but I've been wanting to do them for a minute. Luckily for me, that one wasn't too bad. And honestly, I don't really like saving up master caskets too much on this account, because they're just so hard to get. And it's anticlimactic opening 10 in a row without getting something. So let's just open this now, and still get nothing. Feels bad. Alright, back to the mediums. Maybe we can snag, like, maybe 1 or 2 more new items before we're done. Would be pretty cool. Well, we sure are getting a lot of duplicate uniques, but unfortunately, none of these are the things that we are, actually after for the collection log. And we are down to 10 mediums, and I know a lot of you guys who watch my videos also watch guides for us all. And I won't be doing what he does, because quite frankly, these take, like, 5 times longer to do on an iron. And, I want to at least pretend like I can get some more masters in here. Though, it does not look like it's going to happen. The very last medium, nothing. Wow. So, we did get pretty lucky on uniques, which is great. But, 1 master clue out of 100 mediums is absolutely terrible. We do have 10 elite clues here, though, which are a 1 in 5 drop rate of masters. So, hopefully, we can maybe snag something from these. Or just get lucky and just pick up a nice piece third age. That is reminding me why elite clues are so painful to open after taking so long to get. Oh my god. This is brutal. This is brutal. Let's just get 4 in a row right here. No. Alright. Let's just get 1 unique. Even a duplicate unique? Anything? A mimic? Oh my god. That was terrible. This is kind of the reason I don't really like setting aside a bunch of elite clues on this account, because they do take just a very, very long time to get. And, I mean, normally you get interrupted by tons of masters, but, well, I guess that's not the case this go-around. We are, however, up to 876 collections logged in the, in the collection log now, because we did get a pretty good amount from mediums, though we're still missing 40 items from here, and a lot of these are incredibly common ones. I mean, I feel like, honestly, we maybe should be doing a little bit better considering how many we've opened, but that's okay. I'll definitely get around to doing some more mediums. Maybe even finding a nice AFK way of getting them too would be ideal. Like, maybe I'll just, like, AFK Dagonoths or something. Maybe guards with some of those cannonballs that I made. I don't know. Honestly, I'm really not sure how long this video is going to end up being, because I don't know. I don't know how much footage I have, but I do know I've been working on it for a very, very long time. We did end up greening the Castle Wars log, which I am ecstatic about. I mean, that is really, really cool, and obviously is a huge, huge time sink. So even if the video is short, I did put a lot of time into it, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. So make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I promise the next one's going to be a banger. Peace out. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure you guys check out and play Hero Wars using my link in the description.